guys, welcome back. Don't move. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear Anya because she's moving a lot. In today's video I thought we'd try something quite interesting. This summer I've made like a list of like different things I want to do, like skills and stuff, because that's what everyone was doing like at the beginning of quarantine, but obviously like I was doing college so I didn't have time for that. But now I have some more time, so one of the things that I wanted to learn how to do was more like making my own clothes and sewing and using a sewing machine and stuff, because I don't know, like anything. I so far have stitched 3 hems, 2 of which are awful, but it's alright because I don't wear those tops anyway. But in today's video I thought it would be fun if I tried making a skirt, because that seems like an easy thing to start off with. I found a video on YouTube. It's by Alicia Jansen. I have only watched it once. Can you see it? Well, anyway, that's the kind of skirt that I want to try and make. I don't know if it's gonna work. I literally have only watched this once and I'm 41 seconds into watching it my second time, and then I stopped because I realized I was missing a bunch of things. So I thought it'd be really fun to film this because I know it's gonna go wrong. There's going to be loads of things I'm going to mess up, and I thought it'd be funny for you guys to watch. So the material I'm using, I got this at a shop called Cutting Edge Fabrics, I think. It's 100% cotton. It's this kind of like a matcha green with like white polka dots on it. It's really nice, and it's nice material as well. I got a meter because the video said that that is all you need. So got this. The other tools I have, if anybody wants to know, is I've got some of these pins so I can like keep what I want together and sew it. Pencil, some chalk. I have chosen this thread. It's quite similar. Yeah, one of these. Is that what they do? Oh yeah, there we go. I also got this cutting roller thing. I bought this when I bought the fabric, and I've got a sewing machine which is quite old and I think it's broken, so we had to like change some of it so it works. I have only used this a few times, and all those times have been within the last 3 days, so I'm just like I can't do this. But if I can make this skirt and it works, then that literally means anyone can make this. Because if I can make it, you can make it too. If I can't make it, then don't judge your skills based on somebody else. But if I can make it, judge your skills based on someone else. So I'm going to start this video and I'm going to see what she tells us to do first. Okay, so I need to measure my waist. I bought a new measuring tape because I couldn't find the one that we had, and so I ordered it in the morning off Amazon, and then in the evening my mum found like 4. So you know what, I'm just gonna undo this. Okay, we'll round it to 26. So for an A-line skirt, the radius needs to be 16.6 inches. Okay, would that mean that this line needs to be 16.6 or this line needs to be 16.6? I don't know. If this is really obvious, I'm sorry. Oh, what? What? Okay, I didn't get this because she has said to use that table to find out what the radius needs to be. And then this is what she's doing.
My waist is 29 inches, so with seam allowance added, my measurement is 18 inches. With a ruler, mark that measurement all around the corner. Repeat the same thing, but with an additional 12 inches for the skirt length. It will seem short at first, but a bottom ruffle layer will be added on later.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to come back to you guys when I figure out how to do this because I'm so confused.
With a ruler, mark that measurement all around the corner.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Sorry, that was really obvious to you guys, but I get it now. So my measurement was 26 inches, so on the table that was 16.5, so I'm just going to round it to 17. I don't know if that's too much to round to. So basically what I do is I've got this paper. She used wrapping paper. I've got this paper that I use for like mind maps and stuff, and I'm gonna take you guys somewhere else so I can lay this out and we can do it. Okay, I am back. As you can see, it's a bit different. I took a short 1.5 hour break. I went for a walk, I had lunch, and I also brought this table in and kind of like changed this around so that I have like more space and it's easier to do things. Just to put off actually doing this. And that, my friends, is what you call productive procrastination. I have now measured out and cut out this piece. So now what I need to do, I just watched a couple seconds ahead in the video, is fold this in half, it doesn't keep rolling, and then cut it into 2. So now I've got a front and a back panel. Now I'm going to watch a bit more of the video and see what I have to do next. Okay, so now what I need to do is on one of them. So one of them is going to be my front panel, and I have to measure 5 inches in from the corner, and then draw a curve down to the bottom and then cut that out. So I might bring you guys closer so you can see. Now she's saying before you cut out use those stencils to cut out your fabric, you have to measure out 3 strips that are 3.5 inches by 36 inches. I need to cut that out first. Okay, so I've cut out my 3 pieces, and now what I have to do is start tracing my these things that I cut out and cutting them out. So I have to trace, is this the right piece? Yeah, trace this back piece and cut it out, and then with my front I have to trace it for 2 pieces, so one this side, and then I have to flip it and trace it again on the other side. I think I have enough. I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok of this guy dressed up as a bridesmaid, and then he's doing a speech, like it's like a parody of like a bridesmaid speech, and he's like shaking the paper like, and like sounds like he's about to cry, like, you know, like bridesmaids when they give their speeches and stuff. And I've just got that going around in my head, and it's like kind of freaking me out because his voice is so panicked, and I'm panicking right now because I don't want to mess this up. So that's really fun. So now I have to stitch 2 parallel basting stitches down the side here, like this. And then I will pull it to create the ruffles. So I have ruffled this enough to fit the bottom of my skirt. It's not quite like even, but I guess it will do. So what I need to do now, if I put you down I can show you. I need to match this to the bottom of the skirt, flip it so that it's both right sides together. So put the right sides together like that, and then stitch, and then I'll be able to turn it over and hopefully it will look good. It's crazy that I'm doing this and I haven't done it before. Like, it's not a good idea at all. I don't want to mess this up. I have to go and cook soon in like half an hour. So I will do what I can now and then I'll come back to it this evening and hopefully I can finish it today. So it's 6:40, it's not that late, but this day feels like it's been going on for 72 hours. So this is what I did. It worked really well. And then I showed my dad. I was like, look at what I did. Isn't it like, I'm like a professional. And then he was like, it's quite short, isn't it? I was like, yeah, you're right. And then he was like, especially because, you know, you're gonna have to roll the top down to like, you know, all that. It's like, yeah, you're right. And I showed my mum and she was like, I was like, short? Yeah, I know. And also, I don't know if it's gonna go all the way around me either. Because I didn't leave any seam allowance anywhere. So, you know, this skirt probably isn't gonna fit me. I kind of want to cry because it's going so well. Look how professional that looks, like, you know? But I can't just leave it like this because a tiny part of me still thinks that this might fit. So I've got to finish it and see. I just cooked for like 2 hours as well. So I'm just this close, just giving up. But we don't have quitters on this channel. No. We have people who will cry their eyes out until it's done. Anyway, so the next part of the video is telling me to do the same where I hemmed the pieces that I ruffled for the other 2 pieces, and do the same sewing on the front flaps. But for the flap that goes underneath, I don't ruffle the top part of it because otherwise it's going to make it stick out underneath. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I have just done the 2 front panels. This is one side. Oh my god. Didn't I mess that up? Kind of. Here's the other side, and this bit is not ruffled so that it doesn't bump up too much at the front when it crosses over. So now what I need to do is sew it together. So basically what I need to do is sew them wrong sides together. So like as you would see it, like if you wore it. Sew it like this together and then flip it and then sew it in this way. I think that's it. And then I'll like put in the tying bit. I am not filming me sewing anymore because I don't want to like just bombard you guys with like time lapses of me using the sewing machine. I'm sorry if this video is kind of like choppy. I've only got 35 more minutes in here, and then my mum wants to come into the living room to watch stuff, and I'm like in front of the TV, and I'm also calling my friend in 5 minutes, so I've got to like, yeah. Okay, see you guys in a sec. It's not going well, guys. It's not going well. It is like 10 o'clock or something, and I have done quite a bit, to be honest. And now it's just the bit with the waistband, and I just can't be bothered to do it the way that she's doing it because she has to like change stuff on her sewing machine, and it just seems like a lot of work, which I do not want to put in. So all I am doing is I have stitched this piece to the top, and I will be putting this string that I found, which I cut because I was trying to follow her instructions and then realized I didn't want to do that, and stitched back together. And I'm just gonna fold it inside, put it inside so like I can put it tight, but I have no idea if this is going to work at all, like whatsoever. No clue. God, I just want to get this done now. I am so tired and I'm hot, and My back hurts me so much because I decided to use a fancy chair instead of a comfy chair. But yeah, I thought I would quickly talk to you now just in case I lose the will to live. Anyway, my bobbin also ran out of thread and it could run out anytime now because I didn't fill it up all the way. And also I don't know how to fill it up like with my sewing machine, so I had to do it by hand, which is also really fun, and I totally do not want to cry right now. I also can no longer be bothered to move my camera to show you guys my sewing. So instead we're going for a different sense this time. Instead of sight, we are going for sound. Are you ready? Okay, here's some sewing ASMR. What? Oh, what? It's ripping up my fabric. What? What is going on? I have no clue what just happened. I feel so bad for my mom. She was supposed to come in here like an hour ago, and like her and my dad were supposed to watch stuff or something. I don't know what they were gonna do, but she wanted to come and sit in here, and I've literally, and like after I eventually finish the skirt, I've got to put all of this away. It's a lot to do, people, and not a lot of time to do it in. Right, there we go, fixed it. Let's continue with sewing. You know what? Maybe I won't film this because it's going wrong. Can you guys guess where I am? I'm in my room. I finally finished the skirt. So it's definitely short. So we'll be able to wear it as a skirt. And also because I didn't do the waistband how she said to do it, it just doesn't work. But I'll show you guys anyway. So I put on some shorts. In terms of the waist and stuff, this fits pretty well. It's supposed to be like this, sort of. And then this was supposed to come out of a hole or something like that. I just got really confused with what she was saying. But, oh, that's how it was supposed to be. You can clearly see it's way too short. So, next time if I decide to make this again, I'm definitely going to make it longer because it's too short for me. But for now, this might seem like a really ridiculous idea, but I am too tired for everyone's judgment. I might just use this as an apron because I think it works fine. I just tie it up back here, you know. I think it would be a cool apron. Honestly, I just need something to let me know that I've done it, you know. And if that's me turning it into an apron, then it's me turning it into an apron. I can't believe how long I spent on this. Like, probably spent like 8 hours on this today. That's crazy. 8 hours on this. But, oh my god, there's a hole. So this was me trying to make a skirt for the first time. I mean, it was my first time, so it's not going to be perfect, even though I really wanted it to be. But this is me trying to make a skirt for the first time, trying to do sewing pretty much for the first time. Definitely challenging. My back hurts, I am hungry, I'm tired, I'm hot. I kind of want to cry a bit. Before I start crying, I think I should end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it more than I did. But if you guys want me to try to make anything else, then let me know. I'm open to ideas. I'm thinking of maybe making scrunchies with the remainder of like the fabric I have left. Remainder. Same thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. My battery is dying, so I'm gonna go. Bye.